Just be a good person. That's it. It's that simple. I think we as a society we're trying so hard to complicate things and we get into a place that we are not behaving our best. But the reality is all we need to do is just to come from a place of love and just be a good person. Over the last couple of days, I've spent a lot of time with different people, and there's this one common theme that kept on reoccurring is the fact that people did not feel like they were being heard. They were not being listened to. They didn't feel like they belonged. And I work with entrepreneurs all the time, and a lot of the entrepreneurs I do work with are in a transition mode. So they are somewhere in the process from going from the full time job into having their own company. And a lot of that comes from a place of that they're just not satisfied in the company that they're in. And they feel like there's a lot of backstabbing going on in the company. They feel like, they can't trust anybody. And it's very sad to be in a situation like that. And if you are in a situation like that, in an environment that is toxic, you need to leave right away. However, on the other side is like, what can you do to be a good person in that time being? So I had a client that I was working with. She was working in the corporate world. She still is actually, and she just feels like there was just so much gossip and so much negativity at her work. And of course, she was very concerned about her job, and a lot of people were kind of, calling each other out, and there was just so much negativity around. And my suggestion to her is like, well, what you can do is not perpetuate that. It's just because everybody else around is doing it doesn't mean that you have to as well. And this woman is a very kind, good human being. So why would you even participate in that? You're leaving because she said, well, I have a transition plan in leaving in the summer, but it doesn't matter. From now till the summer is months away. You have months to be a good person and be an example of that. And really, let's look at the core of why people behave that way. Why do people treat other people poorly? This is what I believe in. I believe that it comes from a place of hurt and pain. People are in pain. People are in fear. People have been hurt before, and that's a reason why they're perpetuating that pain on other people. I personally believe that there's no such thing as a bad person. Inherently, we're all good. Something happens to us along the way that causes us to be a certain way. And if we as a humanity saw that, the world would be a much, much better place. So, what does it have to do with you guys? And today is Saturday, obviously, and maybe Sunday for some of you, depending on your time zone and when you're watching this. Do one good deed for someone. Just be a good person. And it's not like being a good person as in, oh, I have to go and I have to, volunteer to charity. I have to start this foundation. I got to spend a lot of money. That doesn't mean that. The best thing to do is to be a good person is to actually listen to someone. Like really just sit across from someone and just listen. That is a lot of the work that I do. I hold a space for people just to be themselves and feel heard. And a lot of the clients I work with, they have said that I've never felt like anybody has ever listened to me before. And it makes me feel amazing because it's such an honor to be that space for someone that I can actually someone trust me enough to give me their information and really be themselves. And at the same time, it makes me really sad because I think the world and the people in it need to be heard. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your social status is. Just because someone's richer than you doesn't necessarily mean that they have more right to be heard. You also have the right to be heard. If you're a human being and you want to be heard, you should be heard. And anyway, that's the common theme I've heard over the last couple of days. So the people just want to feel like they're being listened to. They want to feel like they matter, and they want to feel like they belong. And that's it. That's really it at the fundamental level. And if you do that for someone else, that person would be so thankful for you. And in return, you feel like a good person. And it feels amazing to come from a place of giving and love and light for everybody else. So I'm feeling a lot of love from you guys right now. I do want to go on the chat and see what you guys have got. What are you guys talking about? Positive Academy. Nice to see you, Zaino. Hello, Zaino. Aim is extraordinary. Yeah, you know what? I had such a late night last night, and I kept on telling myself that, you know what? It doesn't matter how late my nights are. I want to keep Coach's Corner at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't care how late I stay up, but you know, I feel great. I don't feel tired at all, so I'm good. We got Own Center. Hello, Tom. Good morning, mentor. People reflect their state on being in those around them. Yeah, I know. Okay, and who else? Who else was it? Okay, awesome. Also, I do want to read some of your comments as well. So, Positive Academy is saying, being a good person is our birthmark. A child is born always pure. I do believe in that. I absolutely do. I think human beings are born inherently good. Um, it's just, things happen along the way that causes people to turn the other way. And my hope is that I could be the person to kind of help them, guide them to go back the other way, is being a good person. Because when we're creating from a place of love and care and compassion, and I think we just create better, we make better businesses, we care more about the people in our business, and in return we actually make more money because our customers see that how much we care, and it's not about the money, but you end up making more money as a result. So it's a very interesting thing. Okay, Own Center. Okay, he's saying Positive Academy. Okay, so he's talking to Positive Academy. Awesome, Zena. What's Zena saying? I feel a lot of people don't know how to boost themselves up, so they just drag other people down. It's another way of to level. Yeah, I know that is so true. It's a lot easier to demolish a building to actually than to build a building, right? But think about the destruction. What kind of destruction would we have in this world if we just went around knocking down buildings versus building them up? That is not the way the world should be. And I want to be a part of that. And that's a reason why I do the work that I do. I want people to really, really embrace who they truly are. And I think what we are at our core, when we really connect with who we truly are, we will not hurt other people. We will not hurt other people, and will not hurt ourselves either. So that's the work that I do. And that's why I wake up every single morning really early, and I come on here and I want to just share my love. This is just part of it. I have some coaching sessions today. Saturday is my coaching day. So I'm going to go off and do some work. And you guys, oh, hi, Lulu. Also nice to see you, darling. I'm actually going to be taking off. Have an amazing day, beautiful people. I will see you guys tomorrow morning for another episode of Coach's Corner. Bye-bye. I love you all. Thank you.